y'all. What's cracking? It's the Amanda Seales Show. Hope everybody's out there having a great time listening. And if you're just now joining us, you're about to have a great time. All right. It's time to get into the back. It's It's time for our pop culture story. So let's talk about this because I feel compelled. There was a clip on the internet that caught my attention and dissension. I want you to listen to what NBA player Michael Porter Jr. had to say about light-skinned brothers to some dark-skinned brothers on the Pivot podcast.
Oh, man.
You mentioned about being light-skinned and having to fight the soft label because of that.
Yeah.
You know, how real of a thing was that?
Y'all being jealous of us. They be jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Mike, hey, listen.
No, let me slide back because y'all jealous.
I'm going to say this.
Y'all jealous. Wesley Snipes is not here anymore.
When I see or hear stuff like this, I'm like, so you said it out loud? You know, like you formed the thought and then you was like, yeah, I'm gonna say this. Like you came on the podcast and you let it rip. And it was so silent, it was deafening. Okay. The other brothers was like, yeah, nah, that ain't it, bruh.
As a member of the dark skin committee, I don't see why these guys have such insecurity about being light skinned, you know.
For the record, Supreme is not a member of the dark skin committee. He is a half tone under light skin. Like I am Supreme skin color when I go spend time in the tropics. Okay. But I just feel like this continues to perpetuate this like inner fighting, you know, of course, colorism BS. And Van Lathan on his podcast was saying he feels like a lot of light-skinned dudes are really just white people with darker skin. And I agree. When I hear stuff like this, where you genuinely are thinking that dark-skinned Black people are jealous of you, what are they jealous of? If anything, if there is actual jealousy, it is dedicated, or it is, I should say, relegated to white supremacist ideals, like self-hating, right? That's nothing to be proud of. Nothing to be proud of. But I have a theory. Because the other part of this that we've been seeing is this whole like push for biracialness. And we keep seeing TV shows, commercials, movies where we see a Black man and a white woman. We see a Black man and a white woman. And I know that in your mind, you're like, Amanda, what are you getting at? Like, they don't like Black men. They don't like Black people. Let me tell you something. You know what men like less than Black men? You know what white men like less than Black men? White women. They have never respected their women. They may have used them as a reason to harm Black men, but they have never protected and actually respected their women. They have continuously, over centuries, used their women simply for the point of getting money or getting power or, you know, deceit, deception, etc. Okay? So I have a theory that white men who want to continue to see white supremacy grow are continuing to push this narrative of biracialness, and they will forsake white women to achieve it because it undermines the strength of Black community and Black family.
Wow.
Right? It bifurcates that. It takes the what they can, because they consider purity as strength. So they're like, well, let's make your space impure. Now, I don't consider purity strength, but I know that that's how they think. And when I see that, they also are like, listen, if we'll give you a white woman, you can come over here and get a little piece of our pie. And you see people like Ben Carson, you see people like Tim Scott, you see people like Clarence Thomas, and now you see Black women that are getting in on that too. And they all end up gathering to get this particular white man to have access to white power. Remember, I said it, think about it, call me up. 1-855-AMANDA-8. That's 1-855-262-6328. And that's why when you saw me on the reel and you saw Lonnie say, well, everybody on here, you know, is getting their little taste of vanilla. I said, not I, sister, not I. We'll be right back.